One of the most important things you can do is learn how to learn. I love the work of Carol Dweck. She is a psychologist, also a professor at Stanford, and come up with the idea of growth mindset. I think that is really, really important. Too often when people have something bad happen and they go, "Ugh, that's just like me, I always do that bad thing." Well, that's not good. Real psychologists, I'm definitely not a psychologist, but real psychologists tell us that creates a downward spiral where you start getting into negativity. Instead of having that kind of fixed mindset, as she calls it, fixed mindset, you go, oh yeah, I'm just not good at this. You have a growth mindset. And the growth mindset is not naive, not going, oh yeah, it's all going to work out. No, no, no. We call that naive. We call that dangerously naive. What you want to do is go, okay, such and such happened. I've had that happen before, but you know what? I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to figure out how to take what happened and make myself even better because it happened. I'm going to get the right resources. I'm going to read the right books. I'm going to take the courses. I'm going to consult with real professionals in that field. I'm going to get the right information, and I'm going to be determined to get better, to correct this. I'll get the right help, the professional help where we need it, in whatever area it is, and get better. It's a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. This is what you can do. And a good way I found to handle that is to think about saying, okay, can I do it? Not yet, but I can do it a little bit later with the right kind of training, the right kind of coaching, the right kind of mentoring, getting the right brain power involved here. We can do this. It's a whole different way of doing it. See, there's two extremes. One extreme would be you say, oh, I can do that. Oh, yes, I can do it, jumping up and down, when you know you can't. And your mind is telling you, sit down and hush. You can't do this. And your mind would be right on many of those. But then you give up. And over here on the other side, you're saying, oh, I'm just no good. I can't do it. Oh, the world's against me. I'm just terrible at this, whatever it is. And you're spiraling downward. The intelligent middle answer is, okay, here's a problem. What can I do to get better? I can't do it yet. One of the most powerful words in the English language. Not yet. That means, okay, realistically, I can't do it yet, but by golly, I'm going to figure out a way we can do it. We're going to make this thing, dadgummit, we are going to make this thing work one way or another. My buddy Marcus Aurelius, I say my buddy, he's an emperor in Rome many, many years ago, thousands of years ago. He wrote a thing called Meditations. And in that book that he wrote, which was a diary he was writing for himself, he talked about the obstacle that we have. And he said that obstacle is the way that we achieve what we need. Matter of fact, there's a great book out about it called The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. I've read that book and I read it regularly over and over, reading the Daily Stoic. But you see, you look at that obstacle, hey, that's the way that you're going to overcome this stuff. If it's learning AI, if it's learning how to use ChatGPT, Perplexity, all kinds of tools that are out there, 11 Labs, all of these wonderful programs, they can sometimes be overwhelming. But if you say, okay, I'm stuck on this thing, there's an obstacle here, let's figure out how we can let that obstacle become the way that we do it. What can we do? What do I need to change and adapt to? Okay, I need to get better here. I need to adjust. And that one is, okay, maybe this one isn't for me. That comes as a possibility as well. This is not for me. But this way here, I can change. So remember all of this. If you embrace thinking not yet, it's going to be much more empowering than a false sense of bravado jumping up and down or negativity spiraling downward. Intelligently, think about, I can't do it yet, but you just wait. I'm going to figure it out some way, somehow, and that will be what you need to get ahead.